So this place, shut up people, I'm having a deep moment right here. Shut up. This place right here, except for this loudmouth chick behind me, is my favorite place on the planet. This is Limekiln State Park in Washington. Oh my God, I'm getting so mad that these people are ruining my special moment right now. You know, shut up people, this is important. This is my favorite place in the world. I've come here and sit here for hours. Shut the fuck up, lady. Okay, yeah, don't want to fucking throw a scene at me. Don't be quiet and spoil my moment. This is Limekiln's, this is Limekiln State Park. This is my favorite place on the planet when these people aren't here. Because I just go here and I'll just sit here for hours, and every time I've sat here, I've seen killer whales go by like really, really close. And they say that Limekiln State Park is the best place anywhere to see killer whales and orcas. I mean, I've been on boats and I haven't been as close.
Good morning. It's Saturday, July 9th, I think. Having my Death Wish coffee to start, of course. In any case, I'm on San Juan Island, which is just off the coast of Washington. I'm trying to show you up here, but this is just really actually a painting of sailboats and a patio, so I can't really show you on a map. Staying at the Orca Inn. Of course I am. It rained last night, but there's blue skies so far. And today, Tammy and I are gonna go look for orcas. Look, there's one.
There's an orca.
And it's our last day riding together, which I'm sad.
Yes, it is.
I'm outside of a bar called the Conway Pub, which is right there. It's a little biker bar in Conway, Washington. What is in Conway, Washington? A little biker bar called the Conway Pub. That's it. This town is really, really small. There's only 91 people here. But this place is pretty cool. It's a pub that, like a lot of people, if they're riding to Canada or they're riding across Washington, this is where a lot of bikers hang out. And it's actually a cool biker bar because I've been to a lot of really stupid ones. This isn't one of those. Good morning, everybody. It's mile 2,347. Had to take today's Death Wish coffee on the road. It's a little bit rainy. I'm in Seattle, Washington. Which, hanging out here, you know what, the music community really was cool back then, and it's still pretty cool. And it's something different from even the LA scene, but I'll talk about that another time. What I need to talk about right now is it's 5:30 and it's very bittersweet because I left Tammy, he's still sleeping, and for the rest of the 3 weeks or however long it takes, I'm gonna be riding by myself, and I appreciated riding with him. He's my brother, I love him, and we had a really good week, and now the rest of the ride is solo. So I'm gonna set up the live tracking on rickysride.com. If it's not working, keep checking back, but we're gonna ride, we got about 400 miles, we're gonna ride to Lewiston, Idaho. So I'm in Lewiston, Idaho, and I just walked out of my room because it stopped raining for a second just to see where I was, and this is where I am. This is Lewiston, Idaho, and this place really formed kind of in the wake of the gold rush era. I think that's the Snake River. I'm not sure. Snake River, of course, is famous because Evel Knievel tried to jump it, and there's a dam that's stopping a lot of the salmon that keeps orcas alive. That's all I know about Lewiston, Idaho. I don't know anybody famous came from Lewiston, Idaho, but I know there's a paper mill in Lewiston, Idaho, and I know that there's a market in Lewiston, Idaho, because I'm going to go find some detergent because I have very stinky clothes in Lewiston, Idaho. Good morning, and it's Monday, so you're probably not thinking good morning, right? Well, I am, and yes, I do have to go to work. I have to go record my radio show here in Lewiston, Idaho. Today, I guess officially makes 2 weeks that we've been out on the road. This is Lewiston. Now that is not the Snake River, as I told you before. That's the Clearwater River, and it goes all the way towards Butte, Montana, which is Highway 12, which I think is my favorite road anywhere. So we're gonna ride that today. This is pretty much what we've done these past 2 weeks, from Rosarita, Mexico to Vancouver, Canada, and now I'm ending up in Lewiston, Idaho. US 12 pretty much just goes across Idaho into Montana. I think it's called Lolo Pass, and it's bitchin'. So remember when I told you that Highway 12 was my favorite road probably anywhere, and I couldn't really understand why that many people don't talk about it, but now I remember why not that many people talk about it, because Highway 12 is well over 100 miles and it takes about 3 hours to get through. Oh, it's beautiful. It's windy roads the entire time. You're right by a river, but it just goes on and on and on. But it ends in Montana, so that means I'm in Montana. And look, motorcycle advisory, use caution next 32 miles. So I guess I ain't done yet. It's mile 2,910. Don't they call Montana big sky country? Well, right now I'm in Missoula, Montana, which is one of the bigger cities in Montana. Montana itself is pretty big. As far as size, it's the 4th biggest state in America. But as far as the people that live here, it's only the 40th with population. So it's big state, not so many people. More cows are in Montana than people. I've been telling you that it's been pretty chilly this whole ride. I think that's in northern Rocky Mountains. There's even snow on the mountains. So when I was coming over the mountains there, it was really, really cold. The largest snowflake ever recorded was 15 inches in diameter, and it was here in Montana. I don't know how the hell they measure that or how they keep it and submit it to Guinness. I don't know. But I do know that I was supposed to be in Butte, and I'm not. But we'll do that tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I'm in Missoula, Montana, and today's a special day because today is Dime Mile Day. And what that means is I want you to pledge 10 cents a mile for every mile I ride today and put it to the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation, which is who I'm raising money for this ride. And that goes for people with epilepsy and a whole bunch of great stuff. You know I'm loaded up on this stuff because it's early. I'm sort of tired. Oh, and here's the best part of all. I'm going to start in Missoula, Montana, and I'm not sure how far I'll get. Maybe Billings, maybe a little further. Might go check out Evel Knievel's grave right here. How many miles will I do today? Well, this sure isn't going to help. This is the weather. Right now it's 43, then it goes to 42, and it's staying in the 40s, then it warms up to the 50s, but it's going to be freaking cold in Montana today. So leave a comment that you will pledge a dime a mile. Well, it's Dime a Mile Day, people. You can't tell. That's snow on the mountains. I don't want to see snow on the mountains. All loaded up for a cold day of riding. And all I'm asking for you is to pledge 10 cents a mile. And at the end of the day, we'll see how many miles I ran. And if I ran 300 miles, then you donate $30 to the Chelsea Hutchinson Foundation, which helps people with epilepsy. All I need you to do is start posting on Twitter. I'm doing hashtag Dime a Mile, giving Ricky 10 cents a mile for every mile he rides today. So let's see, right now I'm at mile 2,913. Will I do 300 miles today? Will I do 400? 5? I wish. Like this video, post it on Twitter, post it on Facebook, get everybody hashtag Dime a Mile today. Let's do this. Okay, it's mile 2,968. I don't know if I was riding in fog or I was riding in clouds, but look at this. That's ice crystals on the rear view mirrors, ice crystals on the front of the bike. It is so freaking cold. I had to stop because my fingertips hurt. It's just really cold. So I made it 60 miles and I just got to stick my fingers in something hot. It's so cold. It's Drummond, Montana. It's mile 3,045 and I'm in Butte, Montana. And Butte, Montana is an old mining town, and if you walk around the town, you can tell it looks pretty much the same way that it did. But I'm not in the town right now. Matter of fact, I'm just a little bit outside at the Mountain View Cemetery. Butte, Montana's most famous resident was Evel Knievel. He was born in Butte, Montana, and this is where Evel Knievel is buried. When I was a kid, there was nobody cooler, nobody more badass than Evel Knievel. I had his autograph, I got his toys, I even saw him jump at the LA Coliseum. He died in 2007, and if you remember, Evel Knievel's biggest dream ever was to jump the Grand Canyon, and he never got to, but he sort of made an attempt in the Sky Cycle, and he thought that he was going to die in the Sky Cycle, so he made this tombstone in
It is
1970.
mile 3,279. I'm in Billings, Montana, and Cole told me to go to Pug Mahone's, and I went there, and I had a Reuben, and it was okay, but I'm not feeling so okay right now. They also have the pork chop challenge at Pug Mahone's, but not my thing. Billings is the largest city in Montana. They've got almost 500,000 people here. It got really hot, so I'm not going to really look around for stuff, but I can tell you that Arlo Guthrie's from here, that Brent Musburger, the sportscaster's from here. And the important thing is, it's hot now. It's not cold, it's hot. So I'm going to disrobe a little bit and see how far I can ride. Just picture that I'm showing you a lot of buildings and stuff here. I don't feel like riding around Billings. So just picture buildings and some mountains and stuff, because I'm sure it's somewhere. So I'll be honest with you right now. I had a little business issue that's got me all stressed out, and I find in dealing with this stuff, the best stuff to do is just keep on riding, and that's what I'm doing right now. And right now I'm in Forsyth, Montana. Forsyth, Montana has a population of 1,700. It's a small town, but unlike some of the small towns you see when you ride, there's still shops open. It's pretty sad when you go into a lot of these really small towns and you see so many businesses and restaurants and cafes completely boarded up. It also makes me feel grateful and think that my problems are somewhat petty. Forsyth is by the Yellowstone River, and Lewis and Clark ran an expedition that came through here, and so did General Custer. General Custer had stopped here at one point. And you can really see why Montana is called Big Sky Country, because this sky is really big.